And welcome to the Girls Frisco ISD Basketball Media Day, where we go through each girls varsity team and learn about how they're going to do this season by interviewing the coaches and players. I'm Peter Chung.
I'm Canadian McGilvery.
I'm Brooke Barker.
And I'm Esteban Talavera.
And this is the Frisco Sports Network.
Hello, my name is Esteban Talavera, and I'm here at the Frisco ISD Basketball Media Days. I'm here with Coach Rucker. So, Coach, how strong do you feel your team will be this year?
I feel our team is going to compete. I have a lot of veterans that are coming back. They have a passion to play, and I'm really excited about our season.
All right. What is your philosophy when it comes to how to play this game?
We are trying to score one more point than the other team. Okay, that's the object of this game. To win, I do want to teach them life lessons. They are young women. Basketball can open the door for them in a lot of different ways, whether they go off to college and play, the team aspect of being able to just be around each other. But ultimately, I'm trying to teach them how to compete and how to compete in the right way.
All right. That seems very, very good.
I like this guy.
Hello, my name is Esteban Talavera. Welcome to Frisco ISD Basketball Media Days. I'm with the players, Ashley, Ryan, and Trinity. And one question for you, Trinity. Who was your basketball hero that first got you into basketball?
I think my grandpa was my hero that got me into basketball because he played at Baylor, and I just looked up to him for like my entire life.
And for you, Ashley, what has been the one thing that your coach has been hitting home every practice?
One thing that Coach Rucker has always hit home for us is just giving 110% in anything we do, whether that be hustling, going after rebounds, whatever. It's just giving your all no matter what.
And for you, Ryan, going into this year, how do you believe you'll contribute to this team entirely?
Going this year, I think I will contribute with my leadership and my willingness to work hard and give 100%.
That's very good. And I'll expect a lot from you this year and going into this season.
Of course.
So, I'm Esteban Talavera, and this is the Players for Heritage, and you're watching Frisco ISD's Basketball Media Days.
Welcome to Frisco ISD Mass Media Day, and I'm here with Coach Matlock of the Independence Girls Varsity Team, and I'm Canadian McGilvery. So, what strengths does your team have this year that differ from last year?
Well, we have a strong group of seniors this year. We have 5 seniors, and we have 2 returning starters that played a lot of minutes for us last year. And last year we kind of got close to that cusp of making the playoffs, so hopefully those kids who have been there and had that experience will be able to build on that for this year.
Do you have any fears with having a team that has a lot of seniors on it?
Well, we have a good combination. We have 5 seniors and 3 freshmen, so that kind of rounds it out a little bit with a couple of juniors and a sophomore in between. So I feel like we have a good mixture of kids that all bring something unique for the team.
What changes has the team made from last year?
I think last year's team had grown together because they'd been together for so long. When we opened Independence, we had several kids that started as freshmen. And so this year's team is new to that, in that they haven't been on varsity for 4 years. So it's been just a collection of kids that have grown together. And so I feel like for us, I think the biggest thing for us is going to be developing it together as a team and coming together, gelling. And that's probably the biggest thing we have to overcome.
What is like the team atmosphere with having a mix between seniors, like upperclassmen, and then having a whole lot of underclassmen?
For us, our motto is that we're all a family, and so immediately when you come into our family, we're going to treat you like family, and I think our kids do a really good job of that, of treating each other with respect and just showing that culture of, you're part of the family now. Whatever you need, we're going to help you. If you take your part and do what you need to for the team, we'll take care of each other.
Okay. Welcome to Frisco ISD's Basketball Media Day, and I'm Canadian McGilvery, and I'm here with 2 varsity seniors from Independence. So, after a 11-14 season, how are you going to change this year?
I think this year we're a lot more dedicated in the preseason with our conditioning, working out wise, always giving effort, and we're optimistic about this season and we think it's going to go pretty good.
And a variety of your losses last year were very close games. Why do you think that?
I think it comes down to that last push at the end that I think we really decided that was going to be our focus for this year. And like Shelby said, we really worked on the execution part of everything and that last little push to get us through that fourth quarter.
So what's the biggest difference between your team this year from last year?
I think, again, it's a lot of our seniors graduated, so we're a fairly new team. We have quite a few underclassmen, but we still have 5 seniors, so I think we still have that team chemistry, and we're going to continue to build on that this season.
Follow your favorite school from anywhere in the world by downloading the official athletics app of Frisco ISD. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the Frisco ISD Athletics app keeps you up to date with all things in the athletic department. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, along with the ability to watch live broadcasts are just a touch away. Proudly represent your school with our newly available custom app icons. The official sports network of Frisco ISD Athletics, powered by Mascot Media. Download it today for free in the App Store or Google Play.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Frisco ISD Basketball Media Day. I'm Peter Chung. Right now, I'm here with Centennial Girls varsity basketball team. I have Coach Blaylock right next to me. Then we have Layla Patel and Asia McIntosh. But let's jump right into it. Coach, coming into the season, you lost a lot of seniors last year. So how has those losses affected the team this year?
The culture that we're trying to create, seniors are always a big part of it, and when you have got seniors that leave, they really set the tone and the foundation for what we try to build for future years. And so we are indebted to those seniors for establishing the culture that we want and helping build what we want to move on in the future.
Yeah, and so what do you believe is your philosophy when it comes to the game of basketball?
We really believe that we trust in the process of understanding that we're going to try to get better each and every day. We try to fit the kids into, or get the kids to fit into a system that's best for them and utilize their strengths to the best of their ability and just work hard every day.
And finally, let's focus on the present. So how strong do you think the team is this year?
We look forward to this year. We have 4 or 5 starters back, 9 lettermen back. We feel like we've got a good mix and a good culture and a good continuity among the team members, and we feel like we will compete this year in a tough district.
Yeah, so let's move on to Layla. Last year, as a freshman, you led the team in points. And so going through the offseason, what have you worked on the most in your game?
This offseason, I've really worked on adding new moves to my game and working on my ball handling. And we, as a whole, have really emphasized shooting.
Okay, and Asia, last for you, has there been anything Coach Blaylock has been hitting home every single practice?
Yeah, he's been emphasizing a lot on like intensity on defense and our offense and just like pushing the ball. And he's also like, you know, we really built a good culture last year, so he's trying to just build that up and just continuing it on.
Yeah, thank you guys. Hi everybody and welcome to the FISD Basketball Media Day. I'm Peter Chung. Right now I'm with a couple of the Frisco varsity players as well as Coach Artis. On the far right, we have Sarah Moret, and in the middle, we have Haley Bozeman. So let's just jump right into the questions. Coach, coming into this year, you did lose some seniors from last year. How did their loss impact your team this year?
It was very emotional. We had some great seniors, great leadership. We're going to be young this year, but these girls are going to work hard, and we look forward to the season.
Okay, and then when it comes to basketball, what is your philosophy that you want to teach your kids?
Little things bring rewards. Focus on the little things and rewards will come.
All right, and then finally for you, coming into this season, let's focus on the present. How strong do you think your team is?
Well, we're going to be young this year, but I know that these girls have a big heart and they're going to compete. They're definitely going to compete out there and give everything they have.
Thanks, Coach. And now for Haley, who was your role model when it came to basketball?
I think Asia Wilson would probably be my biggest role model. She plays for the Las Vegas Aces, and I just feel like her mentality as a player, with her size and everything, she knows how to use it up and down the court. So.
Yeah. And finally, Sarah, when it comes to your role on the team, what do you believe it is, and then how has your team come together over the past few weeks?
For my role on the team as a returner this year from varsity, I feel that my role is a leader, and I feel that like Coach Ortiz said, we're young, and so bringing everybody together is a huge job for me and Haley, and creating like communication on the team and relationships is great.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, y'all.
Hi, welcome to Frisco ISD Basketball Media Day. I'm here with the Lebanon Trail head coach for girls, Coach Lee. So, Coach Lee, what are you working on in practice the most this season?
Right now, the main thing that we're focusing on is team culture.
Of course.
That's defense, loving each other, being selfless. So that's kind of how we feel like we should build the foundation of a program.
That's amazing. Okay, so how do you think your first ever varsity season will go comparing to the other teams?
I think the biggest thing for us is we want to compete.
Yes.
Playing at a varsity level is different for these girls, having no seniors. Yes, so we're excited to lace up and get after it, and we expect to compete and surprise some people this year.
Nice. All right. Well, good luck this season, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, you're watching Frisco ISD Basketball Media Day. I'm here with the girls varsity team from Lebanon Trail. I'm here with Meredith, Mia, and Kaya. So, Meredith, what have you been working on personally to prepare for this season?
Personally this season, to prepare for this season, I've been working on getting low on defense, getting wide, protecting the perimeter.
Good. All right, nice. Mia, what has your team been working on the most during practice?
We've been working on defense a lot and communicating because we've struggled with that in past years, but it's gotten a lot better since we've been working on it.
Okay, and Kaya, how do you think your first varsity season will go?
I think we'll do good. I think we'll be fine, but I mean, we might have little bumps in the road, but I think we'll be good as a team.
All right, of course. All right, well, good luck to y'all this season.
Thank
you. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Esteban Talavera, and I'm here with Coach Vaughn of the Memorial Girls Basketball Team, and you're watching Frisco ISD Basketball Media Day. So, Coach, how do you feel going into this year?
We are excited. You know, we're a new school. We have a lot of young players. We don't have any seniors. So we're approaching this season as a way to start a tradition at Memorial. So we're really pumped up.
All right. And what is your philosophy when it comes to how you play the game?
You know, our number one rule at Memorial is to play hard, and we say that every day. So we want our girls to compete and give their best effort. If we do that, we're satisfied with our outcomes.
And you played Plano West November 2nd. They were 18 and 15 overall last season. And what is your approach coming into that game? What are the expectations you have as this is your first game?
It is our first game, and it's our first home game. So we're excited. They are known to be a powerhouse in the past. It's also my school I went to high school at.
Oh.
So we are excited to play them and just kind of see where we're at to get ready for the season. So we're pumped up for this game.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you, Esteban.
And I'm Esteban Talavera, and you're watching Basketball Media Days. Thank you so much. Hello, I'm Esteban Talavera. I'm with the girls players for Memorial High School, and you're watching Frisco ISD Basketball Media Days. So, Alexis, going into this year, how do you believe you'll contribute to this team entirely?
So something I plan on bringing to the team is leadership, because I am a very vocal person. And us being a new team, we need to be able to rely on someone to bring structure to the team on and off the court.
All right. And Jasmine, what has been the one thing that your coach has been hitting home every practice?
Coach always says no matter how tired you are to always make sure you keep pushing, and even if you don't feel like it, you just need to keep moving on, so that's something.
So, and Kaylee, who was your basketball hero that first got you into basketball?
My basketball hero that first got me into basketball would have to be Michael Jordan. My dad was always his favorite. And so just watching him throughout the years has just made me really want to be more like him as a player.
All right. And I have one more question for y'all. So you are the newest school that opened up this year. So what are the expectations that bloom right now in your head? Is the bar set very high for y'all?
Yes, I have the bar set very high for us because I know that we are a very talented group of girls, and there's a lot of talent on this team. And I know that we are going to put up a fight from the second the ball is tipped off to the last buzzer.
All right. Thank you so much.
Lace up your sneakers and run or walk for a cause. Join the Frisco Education Foundation in celebrating 19 years of investing in the future of FISD students and teachers at the FEF Gary Burns 5K and Fun Run on Saturday, October 27th at Toyota Stadium. This 5K certified run and fun walk is a major fundraiser for the foundation and helps to provide scholarships for graduating FISD seniors, fund educational programs in Frisco ISD, and grants to innovative FISD educators. For more information and to register online, please visit www.friscoeducationfoundation.org.
Once again, thank you everybody for watching the Girls Frisco ISD Basketball Media Day. I'm Peter Chung.
I'm Kennedy McGilvery.
I'm Brooke Parker.
And I'm Esteban Talavera.
And thank you for watching the Frisco Sports Network.